Today in Kerbal Space Program, I wanted to do something completely ridiculous, which is try and see if we can make a vehicle that can get to orbit using nothing but the Sepratron boosters. Now, in case you guys don't know, that's these little tiny boosters right here. These tiny little solid fuel things on top of the two big boosters. And the main purpose of these little Sepratron engines is to actually eject these solid fuel boosters away from the shuttlecraft as we're flying. Now, this is a stock shuttlecraft. I didn't build it, but it was one of the first vehicles I found in the stock collection that actually had these Sepratron boosters. So just to give you an idea of how these work, we're gonna let the rest of this solid fuel burn out, and then we should be able to eject these two giant solid fuel empty boosters away from our craft safely and not have them cause any issues. Without these, sometimes your craft will run into them, you'll get some problems, and oh boy, we are escaping the atmosphere. This is a pretty cool shuttle. Pretty exciting. So there we go, we're out of solid fuel, so now we could press the staging button and you can see those Sepratrons fire, which just makes sure our solid fuel boosters clear the craft. So that's pretty much it. Pretty simple stuff. Now we're gonna try and make a vehicle that uses nothing but those to make it all the way to orbit. It should be an interesting challenge because those boosters do have a fair amount of thrust for their weight, but they are very, very limited in fuel capacity, so we're going to need a lot of stages. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna need a cockpit. We're gonna have this with an actual command pod. I think this is one of the lightest command pods we can use that isn't AI controlled. I don't think there's a smaller one than this. And we're not really worried about them coming back because they're just gonna end up in orbit and that'll be it. So we're just gonna put an aerodynamic nose cone on the top of this, just like that. I think the best way to do this is maybe with some octagonal struts. They're extremely light, 0.001 tons. And this is a 0.1, yeah, so they're extremely light. So we could have just a few of these to kind of give us a base to mount these Sepratrons on. And then we're just gonna go to engines and we're gonna grab Sepratrons. And of course, we're going to mirror 8 of them all around it, something like that. So let's start with this. Our delta doesn't calculate, but that's because I think these have to be adjusted, included in DV calcs, yes. So we'll get 472 meters per second out of this. All right, so here we go. First test. I mean, that's pretty good. That gets us going very fast. Wow, that is incredibly fast. Okay, test 2. We went from 8 engines to 24. And it says we now get 940 meters per second instead of 300 something. So here we go. Oh my God. Okay, that pulls well over 15 Gs. All right. Here we go. Now we have apparently 1,715 meters per second. I think we need about 4,000, maybe 3,000 to get into orbit once we work out drag and stuff. But I am pretty sure we're gonna need around 4,000. But either way, let's see what this does. There's a lot more engines now. So we've got 3 stages of... Okay. That was not very good. There's just a pile of... Oh no. Oh no. We might need some structural supports. Perfect. I put some struts between them. Hopefully it doesn't cause any issues during flight, but now it seems to at least sit here, no problem. So, test 2, here we go. That's pretty good. It looks more like a rocket now. We're not pulling 15 Gs. All right, stage 2. We're definitely going a little faster. Stage 3. Okay, yeah, now we're just a rocket. Okay, oh my God. Oh dear Lord. Probably have a decoupler there too to eject the extra weight. Although it doesn't, I don't know if it matters much. I don't know if that's gonna get drag at all because this is all in the shadow of it. So theoretically there shouldn't be much drag on this. You know, we actually got pretty good. That's pretty good. It's 20,000? 28,000 is where we're gonna end up? That's not bad. I mean, we need a lot more to make it into orbit, but that's actually not bad. Let's put a couple more stages maybe. I feel like we're gonna get to the point though where the stages are gonna be less effective because they're pushing too much weight, so we need bigger stages. All right, so here we go. Using this structural tube, we can kind of scale up to a bigger section, and now we should be able to put more Sepratron engines around the outside of this one. Like, this is, see, we've got space here now in between to put another set, so I don't know how we're gonna actually line this up. Something like that. There we go. And now we can put another set like in here. Hopefully this will work and they won't explode off each other. Something like that. There we go. That's a good first. Oh my God, this looks so sketchy. I have a feeling these are all jammed into each other and they're gonna just explode. Yeah, that whole bottom piece just kind of fell apart. All right, perfect. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! What are you doing? Whoa! I think okay, so I'm pretty sure they're all glitched into each other. Can we just go? Can I? I'm just gonna go. Oh, that was bad. Oh, they fixed themselves though. But now we're on this trajectory. You know what? It doesn't matter as long as we make it to orbit, really. Okay, I don't think we're gonna make it to orbit though. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think we're very close. We gotta go up. We gotta go up. We're burning so much fuel in atmosphere. All right, so I think I figured out a way to keep the same number of sepratrons on that second stage just by stacking them outside of each other. We're gonna generate a little bit more drag, but I think this will work. So we're gonna first decouple from this main base platform, launch this stage, and then we have 3 more stages after that. So according to this, we're gonna get 2,050 meters per second. Hopefully we can just go straight. That's kind of the main goal here. Okay, it still does not like that. It is not a fan. It is not a fan of all those thrusters on each other. Yeah, well, that is unfortunate. All right, well, I tried that for a bit and it all worked horribly, so I decided to just add a few more stages. And this kind of works in the sense that it at least stays upright on the runway, so that, you know, that's kind of important that we don't fall over on the launch pad. But let's see how far we can get on this. It says we got 2,000 meters per second. Well, we incinerate that, but we launch nice and smooth. Okay, we go nice and straight, which is good. It's a good start. You know, we might be able to actually take this same inner core and duplicate it onto some side boosters as well. So we'll have like 3 rockets instead of 1. And maybe that'll give us enough delta V to get all the way into orbit. This gets us pretty far though. We're burning up on the way out. I mean, that's not a good sign. That's actually pretty good. We get pretty far with that one. Okay, where are we now? We're at like, oh, we actually would be, so if we could get 2 side thrusters made of the same mechanism that would launch first and carry us up and then use this entire inner core as its own thing, I think that'll actually be enough to get us to orbit. We're using like thousands of these little stupid, I don't even know. We've got a lot of parts on this, but this isn't bad. We're pretty high up here. Yeah, if we had more thrusters now, we could actually, you know, rotate ourselves sideways and blast ourselves into orbit. We'd be having a good time. So let's make one final change. We'll duplicate the whole, like, entire core into 2 sides, and hopefully that'll work. Okay, so the only issue I see with this is in order to get a proper structural attachment point, it had to be here at the top. We're also up to 484 parts now, which it kind of seems excessive, and our staging is just an absolute mess. I think it's set up right now to do all 3. Yeah, it wants to do that whole bottom stage at once and then the whole next stage. So we're gonna split this out so it only does the 2 outside ones first, and then once we eject the 2 outside ones at the top, then we'll do this. And I'm also gonna add a bunch of just structural pieces at each stage going all the way up. So we'll try and like grab one in here maybe. I don't know if this is gonna even work. We're just gonna try and like, I don't know, do something like this. Oh god, no, see, it's connect, whoops, I gotta do it from this one and connect out. And yeah, maybe we'll be able to kind of reinforce this a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna stay together on the launch pad. All right, so far so good. I think I've got all the staging right, hopefully. It stays together on the launch pad, so here we go, stage 1. All right, it's good, we're up, we're straight. Stage 2, there's a little bit of lag every time we hit the staging button. I feel like we're ejecting just a few too many parts, okay? We're doing really good though, really good. Hopefully we don't incinerate the other. Okay, we're breaking the speed of sound, excellent. Gonna kinda, oh, what the heck happened there? Okay, that final stage is kind of interesting. All right, I changed the whole top piece to be this big kind of structural member. I'm not really a huge fan of it because it's a lot heavier than these smaller pieces, but it does seem to keep these thrusters from exploding. And then, of course, we got some aerodynamics because, like, this does not look aerodynamic at all. But hopefully it works. I don't know. We'll see how far we can get. We just need to make it to orbit. Never tried so hard to make it to orbit. Here we go. Pretty clean first stage, second stage. So far so good. Third stage. Wonderful. Fourth stage. Breaking the speed of sound. Okay, it's starting to tilt a little bit. Fifth stage. Really starting to tilt. Okay, that sucks. That is horrible. But it worked. I mean, it stayed together. They didn't explode. But we got some real issues with the whole flipping thing during flight. I need some sort of a wing stabilization thing to prevent that from happening. All right, I've changed this, I think, for the final time. I've got some fins on the bottom, as well as I added an extra stage for each of these. So there's now 6 stages in the middle and 6 on either side. Same sequence, the outside ones fire first, and then the inside ones. Hopefully this all stays together on the launch pad. Here we go. All right, the fins seem to keep us straight. They aren't burning, which is good. There's still a lot of lag every time we hit a new stage. I feel like if I want to expand this rocket any further, we're gonna have some serious problems just with lag. If I want to make this like 3 pontoons instead of 2, I don't know. I don't know if that would work. I feel like we'd explode the game. There's a lot of parts now. Alright, we're kind of listing a little bit off course, but not too worried about that. As long as it stays straight through this final stage. Perfect. Eject those. Excellent. Slow down to like 250 here. Alright, fire the next stage. It ejects the fins now. So we don't need those anymore. Alright, perfect. Slow down to 250 again. Trying to keep it slow in atmosphere, you know, so we don't waste too much of our thrust on drag. I don't know what the actual math is for this. I know if you go too fast, you're generating too much drag, which just slows you down, but you want to gain altitude at the same time. After this, we have 3 stages left. Hopefully this will be enough to get us into orbit. How high are we going to go here? No, I don't want to time warp. How far? 25,000? We are into the thinner atmosphere, though. So maybe we could rotate it a little bit here and start firing on a bit of an angle to get some of that orbit trajectory. Let's try this. Okay, we're generating some altitude. I don't know if we're gonna get high enough here with this one. I don't know, the problem is every time we add more stages, we add more weight, obviously, right? So you're fighting that equation of how much weight can we add, and then we need another couple set of pontoons, like a couple extra side boosters, but then we're just gonna destroy the game with frames, so I don't know. Let's try, we got 1,700 left. Let's try another one here at this angle. See if this will get us. Gets us pretty far out there. Man, we're not gonna make orbit with this. There's no way. There's no way. It might have just been a really bad launch, though. Let's try one more. 1,200 meters per second. It's not gonna, like... It's so close. It's so, like, we're so close to orbit. Alright, well, this is stupidity at its finest. The game is so laggy, it seems to be intact, though. But yeah, I duplicated it. It's now 4 thrusters. I don't know, I didn't check the staging. Hopefully it's all right. I'm assuming it will be. Okay, so we're moving, which is good. This is insane. There's so many parts. The game is not designed to have this many parts on a vehicle. Oh my god, you can hear the individual. It's good. It'll get less laggy as time goes on, though. We just need to shed a bunch of... Oh, the stages are exploding. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I think this is gonna work. I think this will give us enough thrust. Now I got double the thrust on the launch stage. Yeah, perfect. The time between stages is getting faster. All right. Perfect. We're just gonna let it slow down a little bit here. There we go. Wonderful. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. I hope this works. If this doesn't work, I don't know how to make it bigger than this. Okay, just stay in the middle there. Stay in the middle. It's kind of spinning for some reason. I don't really know what that's all about. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, we're back to the original rocket. Did we get any higher up this time? I feel like we did, right? Like now we should start going at a little bit of an angle to try and generate some orbit. Oh my god, this is so laggy still. All the parts are still falling! Oh no! Oh, there was a miscalculation. Oh no, this is so bad. Okay, hold on. We'll just slowly make our way. We gotta fire the stage. Let's go. Yeah, we gotta go. Let's get moving here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. That's good. Let's fire another stage. Oh my god, it's so hard to control this. It's such a laggy mess. Okay, we're into the thinner stuff. The thinner atmospheres. Let's go with another stage. Should be generating some horizontal velocity now. Okay, that's good. Where are we gonna end up so far? Okay, we're still not out yet. Let's fire another stage, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. We got 2 stages left. We might be able to do this. We might be able to make like the world's worst orbit, but it might be possible here. We just gotta fire this stage to get us further out. Like that. Yeah, look at that's doing pretty good. I don't know, man. We got 1 stage left? I don't know. Is it gonna get us to orbit? Come on, orbit! Orbit! It's so close. If we had 1 more stage, then we'd fire it here and we'd be in a perfect orbit. All right, let's try launching 1 more time. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna call it and let you guys in the comments tell me what I did wrong. But I feel like we might be able to get this. It's just so laggy. All right, here we go. This is it. I've added a decoupler here, so when this final stage fires, we'll have the least amount of weight possible on it. It won't be dragging any of these extra thrusters. And of course, I've angled these thrusters out just a little bit, so hopefully that'll do something. I don't know. Here we go. It's very laggy. We're almost at 1,000 parts here. It's pretty nuts, actually. I don't think I've ever made a craft in Kerbal with this many parts. Oh god, can't tell what's happening. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna try and keep the speed slow. I think that's more effective. I'm not sure. Someone in the comments probably has the exact physics of it, but in terms of drag, I'm gonna try and keep it around like 250, just below the speed of sound. Just kind of wait a little bit on this one, and then it also likes to roll for some reason when it goes the speed of sound. It likes to spin to the one direction. I don't really know what the deal is with that. It likes to, I don't know why it spins when it goes too fast. Anyway, we're good. Still going up. Oh god, it's really spinning now. It's okay. Eject. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're still going up straight. And now we can start angling it a little bit. And do some orbit stages. Get some orbital velocity here. There we go. Perfect. Oh my god, it's still so laggy because of all the parts. Oh no. All right, this might be a really bad launch. It's so hard to tell and get good launches in this because of just how bad the frames are with this creation. But anyway, how many stages we got left? We got 4 plus the final one. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but we're gonna try anyway. How far up are we? We're only gonna go to 35? Okay. Let's fire another one. Okay. 48. All right. Fire one more here. $72. Okay, that's pretty good. And then when we get closer to here, we can fire another one. And that'll hopefully get us out to something. Oh boy. I don't know. This is I don't know if this is gonna work. I really don't. We've only got one more full burn stage. And then we've got this little final stage, and that's it. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. We're so close. It's really, really close. 54. All right, 55. 56. All right, let's fire this when we get like closer to 60 maybe. Here we go. That's a lot. All right. Oh, that all ejects off with it. That's interesting. That's a weird looking piece, but all right, perfect. 116, I don't know. We gotta, basically it's whatever velocity. Oh, I didn't include these in the DV. Okay, hold on, there we go. 606. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. This might have been a bad launch too, though. It's so hard to say. I don't know. Line this bad boy up. And just, like, full send it. Here we go. This is it. This is the final burn. If this doesn't make it, I don't know what else to do. We're pretty much held at velocity, so... Did it do it? The camera changed? Oh my god, we did it! Let's go! We're in orbit! Ah, get wrecked! Oh, that's amazing! That's amazing! This cap's, it's actually in orbit! Oh my goodness, that was insane. The amount of parts that took. Oh my god. Oh, it was like 1,000 parts. That's amazing. It's a successful orbit. It'll never drop out of orbit. 137,116. That's a perfect orbit. I mean, not really, but like, you know, it'll stay there forever. Of course, I didn't put a solar panel on this because that would have been extra weight that we just don't need. So we'll just turn off SAS. And then that way, you know, your electric charge will never go down. And that's it. You've got... Oh, we could have drained the monopropellant, too. Look at that. There's 10 monopropellant in here. We could have drained that just for that extra little bit of weight gone. But either way, we made it. I can't believe we made it using nothing but these stupid freaking Sepratron thrusters. Oh, my God. Never again will I do that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That is a successful mission. Now we've got Valentina out here. You know, you can go on an EVA. That's great. Yeah, that's great. You might want to get back in, actually. But yeah, you're just going to float there forever. That's awesome. Jeb's on the moon, so might have to do some rescue missions at some point. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we'll see y'all next time. I can't believe we actually made it into orbit with the Sepratrons.